guys. I have not been able to stop thinking about this all the way home, but I have... Okay, The Amazing Digital Circus. It has been an internet sensation recently. Probably all of you have heard of it, or at least, watched a little bit of it, but I have finally gotten around to watching it, and I have a whole lot of theories going on inside my head. The first one being that Caine is sus. Sorry, I know that meme is dead. But okay, so before I actually go into stuff, I do need to, put, a disclaimer here. Because of my migraine thing, and where I can't, look at the screen for too long, I don't know if people have already come up with these theories. Because I haven't been around the fandom, I've only watched the actual episode. So I don't know if people have already said the things that I said. But at the very least, I feel like I can bundle it all up into a big bow. So... first thing to talk about is the whole situation that they are in. I feel like Caine made this entire digital world and stuff and have pulled in these people for entertainment purposes. The reason why I believe that is because of the design of the characters. All of them are obviously kind of abstract things where it's not like all of them are humans that have different clothes, they're all different things, and every single one of them have something to do with the entertainment industry. The first one, obviously, is Pomni. Pomni is a jester. So is the clown guy. Was his name Bozo the Clown, or is that from some other thing? I don't remember what his name was. But anyway, the clown guy that abstracted inside the pilot episode was a clown. And also, as a side note, it's kind of funny that the clown went away, so then whenever Caine got a new person in there, he turned them into also another clown. But anyway, Jax, the second guy, the thing that I was able to connect was that usually rabbits are used inside magic shows a lot, where they're able to pull them out of the hat, and there's this box trick where they make it look like the rabbit disappeared. Rabbits are usually a prop inside magic shows and stuff. And of course, Gangle, obviously, she's the symbol of the entertainment industry, the theater stuff. Then we got Kinger. Kinger is a piece in a board game. And then, of course, the doll person, I forgot her name, I'm sorry, I'm very bad at names, but she's literally a doll, she's a toy! All of them are things to entertain himself with. So, because, and another thing that, leads into that, I think that, their entire purpose whenever they are taken in is to entertain him, which is why they don't even remember their names. Caine gives them a new name once they come into the thing and literally blocks it so that they can't remember their original name. Caine does not want them to remember what their life was like before, because if they do think about it, they'll try to escape, and if they're constantly crying and freaking out, they're not entertaining anymore. Which leads into my second point. I feel like the abstraction thing is bullcrap. That is complete bullcrap. I do not believe that them inside of that world, they can actually physically, get sick and, corrupted, kind of like how, in Steven Universe. I don't think that they abstract on their own. I feel like they abstract because Caine makes them abstract. Whenever people try to escape and they're so focused on the exit that they're not entertaining anymore, Caine makes them abstract, become violent, and then put them inside the dungeon, because then the other characters won't be wanting them to come back. If the last thing that the characters saw of their friend is that they're attacking them mindlessly, then they wouldn't want them to come back. They wouldn't think anything of it. They would be like, oh no, good job, Caine, you're taking the crazy person away and they won't hurt us anymore, So, I think that the corruption is not real. Caine is a lot more sadistic than we're thinking. Even though he's acting all goofy and nice, that does not mean that he's a nice person. He's probably keeping up that thing because if he was acting all evil, the people would be hating him all the time. Oh, and also, okay, another side thing about, Caine's motivation to do all of this. I feel like we don't have enough information from the pilot, except I'm fairly certain that Caine is from the digital circus. He doesn't appear to be a person that comes from the outside because he has way more power over everything that's going on, obviously. So maybe the reason why Caine is making everyone stay with him to entertain him is because he can't leave. He is lonely and he wants friends. Whenever people enter the digital circus, he does everything that he can to keep them from leaving, because if he doesn't have anyone around him, he's going to go completely insane. You know? So whenever people enter, he erases their name, gives them a body that doesn't make any sense to them. Like, they were obviously humans before, so then he twists them into different things that he likes. He makes them entertain them, and if they like want to escape too much, then he makes them abstract, so then the others hate them and don't want them back, and then put them in the dungeon. Boom. So, yeah. I feel like, was there another point? I'm trying to think now because there's so much stuff going on inside my head right now, but like, oh yeah, also, like, you know, the whole dynamic of, like, corruption, like, the abstracting thing and wanting to leave causing that, it discourages them from wanting to leave. Like, it's literally conditioning them to not want to leave, because Caine is telling them that that's what happens if you want to leave, so then they're like, oh, okay, I shouldn't want to leave, you know, like, they were constantly discouraging Pomni from leaving because they were saying that you're going to abstract, but I feel like Caine is just making that whole system because he doesn't want them to leave, so then it seems like the way to stay sane and stay safe is just to be nice and be entertaining and have fun, you know? Okay, I feel like, did I get everything? I don't know if I mentioned this before, but, like, another tiny piece that, like, makes me feel like all of their designs are specifically geared for entertainment is that literally both the clown guy abstracted and the very next person to enter, Pomni, was also a jester. I'm fairly certain. Did I already talk about that? I don't know. Anyway, just in case if I didn't, I wanted to say that again. So, that is my theory. All of their designs, like, we have a doll, which is a toy, we have a chess piece and a board game, we have the symbol for theater, we have an actual jester, and then we have the prop for most magic shows being a magic rabbit. He does not want them to leave, so he makes them forget their names and then shows them that if you want to leave, then you go crazy and there's no way to stop it, you know, like a weird way of gaslighting them into not reacting, you know, because the more entertainment that he pumps out of them, the less bored and lonely he's going to be inside this digital world. Oh man, that was a lot. So yeah. Again, sorry, I can't go around the internet a lot, so there may be people who have already pointed this stuff out, but I still want to talk about it because I've not been able to stop thinking about this all the way home. Like, I'm so excited. This is just a pilot episode, and it's already spawned an entire fandom. Like, that is a dream come true for a creator, and I'm very, very happy for them. So, anyway, that's about it. Bye. Sorry about my insane ramblings.